I'm going to show the other competitors that I'm very, very good at math.
It's day 2 of Child Genius, the competition that celebrates the academic achievements of Australian children.
It's basically a human calculator.
Led by quizmaster Dr. Susan Harlan.
They're all just bloody amazing.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
And overseen by Australian Mensa.
Perfect score, Karen!
The search continues to find Australia's child genius for 2019.
You study.
Good luck.
Today, the top 12
My dad can be irritating at times,
and their parents
but I've always found a way to work around that.
are vying for a spot in the semi-final.
I'm nervous as hell. I think a little bit of wee came out.
Really?
Is there anything you love more than maths?
Mummy.
Okay. Right answer. Right answer.
This changes everything.
Over 4 big days of competition, it's day 2 of heats to see who will go through to the semi-final of Child Genius.
I think it's a very tough competition. Yeah.
After saying goodbye to 4 competitors on day 1, things are now heating up for the remaining 12 children and their parents.
There's real competition out there. He's competing with the best of the best.
I was nearly eliminated.
I'm feeling nervous, extremely nervous.
There'll be 2 rounds of competition for today's heats. A maths round in the morning that maths whiz Jamie really wants to win.
Math is the best subject in the entire universe, which is quite true, actually.
And a memory round in the afternoon where the children have to recall an entire deck of playing cards. And Mahesh is expected to do well.
Very strong in maths as well as memory as well. So, yeah, hoping for the best.
They're all keeping their cards close to their chest.
I'm looking forward to seeing particularly maybe some dark horses, people that may have just sort of flown a bit under the radar in the first day of competition, really shining in maths competition. And then the memory round, I don't know what to expect, so I'm open to surprises.
At the end of the day, the 4 children with the lowest scores will be eliminated from the competition.
I feel more nervous this time than the last time.
That's tough. That's 4. That's a big call.
Raising the stakes on day 2, the competitor with the highest score at the end of the maths round will be fast-tracked to the semi-final on day 3.
His plan is to get the top score on the maths and then not do the memory.
Who knows? I may surprise myself.
In round 1, competitors will have 3.5 minutes to answer up to 16 maths questions, covering written and mental arithmetic.
This is always the round where we see some just jaw-dropping stellar performances, particularly by the kids who just eat, breathe and live maths.
I love math. And I definitely do.
Hello, geniuses. How are we?
Joining quizmaster Dr. Susan Harlan for this round is author and self-confessed maths geek, Adam Spencer.
Who's ready to rumble with some mathematics today? Come on, give me 5 if you love maths. Come on, yes, come on.
Who are you? I don't know who I am.
My name's Adam Spencer. What's your name?
Celia.
Nice to meet you.
No,
Celia.
like, what do you do?
I'm a...
mathematician. Why else would we be?
I write popular mathematics books for people. Hands in the middle on 3. We're going to say mathematics. 1, 2, 3. Mathematics! Good luck, guys. We're just going to see young minds that love mathematics, that think numerically and love the challenge of doing maths under pressure. Can't wait.
How do you guys not know Adam Spencer?
Stand by. Welcome to Child Genius. Please join me in welcoming our top 12 competitors for day 2 of the competition. Joining me again is our independent adjudicator, Jane Allen from the International Quizzing Association. And joining us for this first round is our self-confessed maths geek and author of many books on maths, Adam Spencer.
Wonderful to be here. Yeah, give me a round of applause. Oh, please. No.
I think you'll really enjoy today.
I can't wait.
Okay, let's get underway. Please welcome Callum to the lectern. Welcome back, Callum. You happy to be here for day 2?
Definitely.
Day 1 was an emotional one for Callum, who came very close to elimination.
You're okay, Callum. I haven't got a good enough score to be assured that I can get in.
I was quite disappointed with that, to be fair. So was he. He blames no one but himself for that.
Callum was desperate to make it to today's heats because his mum, Kylie, was flying in from Perth.
Sorry, I missed round 1. Hopefully we can sort of make it through to round 3 and then I can be there again.
Callum, are you ready?
Yes.
Question 1. 63 times 5.
$315.
Correct. 23,657 plus 8,402.
If he keeps it together, he's going to smash it.
32,059.
Correct. To one decimal place, what is 29.4 divided by 7?
Traditionally, maths is not one of Callum's strong points.
Pass.
And it's something we have been working on for a little bit now.
Sorry, I can't keep the numbers in my head.
OK. At the end of the day, it's a problem.
So far, Callum has scored 4 points.
We'll move on to mental arithmetic now.
In the mental arithmetic section of the round, competitors must answer the questions without the aid of pen and paper.
In minutes, what is 1/5 of an hour?
$12 minutes.
Correct. Calculate 27 plus 49 plus 11 plus 78.
113.
Unlucky, 165.
679.
Correct.
134.
Correct. Well done, Callum, you scored 7 points.
Callum scored 7 points out of a possible 16.
I'm actually proud of that.
You did good. You did good. Yeah, don't worry about it. You did good.
Fellow West Australian Celia is next.
An awkward silence. Hi. Hello.
Celia and Callum are actually very, very good friends now. They've been studying together and helping each other, and they are each other's emotional support as well, very much so.
The competition's been great because Celia's been able to connect with Callum, and that's wonderful to see.
They were hard ones. You did really well.
All right, let's welcome Celia to the lectern. Welcome to day 2, Celia. Now, you nailed it in the memory round of day 1. You got nearly a perfect score. How are you feeling about the maths round?
Okay.
Okay. Not giving anything away, I get that.
11-year-old Celia lives in Perth. Her mum, Chantel, is an academic and epidemiologist and has high hopes for her daughter.
My mum's been helping me prepare for Child Genius by quizzing me.
Did you write them up like I did yesterday? Or?
Yes, Mum, I did.
Okay, well then I just have that list, isn't it? You wouldn't go into a boxing championship without ever having trained, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's brain boxing. Very good. Celia's daily routine is fairly structured. She gets up in the morning, she comes out, she has a drink of water, then she goes back into her room and she studies.
According to Chantel, Celia wakes each morning at 6 a.m. and completes 45 minutes of study before breakfast.
I have greater expectations of her.
It was mum Chantel who entered Celia into the competition.
She's not like aggressive competitive, but she likes to give it her all and go 100%. CEPHALLIC.
Close. You missed the H. That's all right. Wouldn't label myself as a tiger mum or pushy parent, but what I do see as my role as a parent is to be able to identify my child's natural talents. Minus 12.
153.
Yes! High five. Good job.
Let's see how the competition goes.
We don't have a problem of overconfidence here. Definitely not. You really got to work on that, darling.
Got your pen and paper?
Yeah.
Okay. Your first question, Celia. 42 times 8.
336.
Correct. 65,328 plus 8,987.
74,315.
Correct. What is 43.4 divided by 7?
6.2.
Correct.
108.
Correct.
70.
Correct. Well done, Celia. 9 points.
I just want to let you know that I'm really impressed.
All of the children are hoping to top score in this round so they can skip the next round and go straight to the semi-final.
91 times 8.
728.
Correct. What comes next? 25, 29, 33, 37. Say again?
41.
Correct.
241.
Correct. What is 137 minus 98?
239.
Just 39 was the answer. Well done, Kate, 6 points. Congratulations, Justin, 8 points. Well done. Well done, Karen, 10 points. Aiden, 10 points. Congratulations.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
They're all just bloody amazing, aren't they?
I could have done better, but it's okay.
Dude, you got over half. That's good.
Karen and Aiden are currently sitting in front with 10 points each.
He really loves maths. I'd just love to see that shine through on the day. But I'm sure all the other kids must be pretty good at maths too.
Next is day one's equal top scorer, Mahesh.
Tissue and it's poking out, and my mum's like, what the hell?
The 12-year-old received a perfect score on day one's memory round and hopes to do well in today's maths round so he can be fast-tracked to the semi-final.
Don't panic, just be relaxed and do well.
Yeah.
From here onwards, Mahesh is going to put his 100% effort and no stones unturned.
You must have been pretty happy with your performance day one, equal first.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about maths?
I feel quite good because maths is a strength of mine, but I feel better because a lot of my family is here today.
Thank you, Mahesh.
Mahesh lives with his parents and little brother, southeast of Melbourne. He was entered into the Child Genius competition by his father, Ravi.
My dad can be irritating at times, but I've always found a way to work around that.
He doesn't push himself so much, so that's where I had to sometimes step in. So another 30 minutes, then you are done.
Okay.
Mahesh is a member of Mensa and has an IQ in the 99.99th percentile.
What do we have to be careful of?
The blue flame can reach temperatures of up to 1,500 degrees, so we need to be careful. Also because we can't really see it that well.
Excellent.
So we need to be careful of it.
We knew Mahesh was gifted when he was able to say alphabets by 1. He was able to read by 2 years.
I wouldn't consider myself a full-on genius, but I'd consider myself quite close to that. Not an Einstein-like genius, but I believe myself as a very smart person.
Class captain Mahesh has a solid group of friends, but being smart isn't without challenges.
I guess the main challenging thing is the stereotype of being a nerd, I guess, because being a person like me, like a smart person who wears glasses, everyone automatically thinks a nerd. And I guess just getting over that stereotypical challenge is just the main thing. So wherever you see a C, you put in 10 minus 4b in brackets. Is that helpful? Yeah. Cool. For me, I want to be within that top 50% of all of the kids.
Yes, a lot of maths.
I'd be pretty happy with that.
And more than happy will be?
If I win.
No, when you win, not if. When.
When I win.
Oh, well, it's good to have a confident dad.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Question 1. 31 times 9.
279.
Correct. 5,037 minus 258.
4,779.
Correct.
5.2.
Correct.
33.
Correct. 68,347 plus 8,356.
76,603.
So close. 76,703. Okay, Mahesh, put your pen and paper down. Let's move on to mental arithmetic. Are you ready?
Yep, hopefully.
652 minus 59.
593.
Correct. Calculate 14 times 8 plus 9. And finally, divide it by 11.
11.
Correct. What is 25% of 8,000?
2,000.
Correct.
230.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Mahesh has overtaken Karen and Aidan with 11 points. Now he faces his final and most difficult question of the round.
Calculate 4,768 plus 1,467 plus 5,374 plus 4,366.
15,975.
No one has ever got that answer correct. That is correct. Well done, Mahesh.
Mahesh, yes!
In the history of Child Genius, no one has ever got the last question correct. In that.
Really?
So well done. Scored 12 points.
Incredible, that last one. Great game.
It felt really good to know that I'd made history.
Mahesh getting the last question, the impossible last question, was really impressive.
Mahesh now sits at the top of the leaderboard with 12 points.
That last question, I think we will remember for a very long time to come.
But maths whiz Jamie is yet to compete.
Jamie, yeah, we all know he loves maths as well, but I think he may facing a bit competitor in Mahesh.
He got 12, it just makes me less confident.
It's the second day of heats to find the top 8 competitors to go through to the semi-final of Child Genius 2019. In today's first round, the top scorer will be fast-tracked to the semi-final.
That's pretty good, that's pretty good.
But the 4 lowest scorers for both rounds will be going home.
Well done, Mahesh.
Right now, Mahesh is at the top of the leaderboard with 12 points.
I got it right when it counted, so I'm at the top.
Karen and Aidan are equal in second place, and Celia is third. Currently, Callum is in last position. Next, it's 10-year-old Harlan's turn. He scored a respectable 16 points on day 1.
Oh my God.
Welcome back, Harlan.
Hi.
Now, your favourite subjects are maths and science.
Yep.
So you're feeling pretty confident?
Living with autism, only child Harlan consistently tops his classes academically.
Some kids will sit there and do a colouring in book. He wants us to write out a sheet of multiplication and addition and division questions, you know, and he'll sit there and answer them.
And that's his fun.
That's fun.
Harlan entered himself into the Child Genius competition.
And he said, you know, it's my first chance to be on TV, so he's pretty happy about that.
Like, I've never been on TV before, so this is a whole new experience for me.
Harlan, your first question is 47 times 7.
$329.
Correct. 56,178 plus 5,392.
We know it's not going to be easy, obviously.
61,720.
Unlucky, 61,570.
It'll just come down to how switched on he is.
854.
Correct.
46.
Correct.
3,957.
Correct.
173.
So close, 174.
Pass.
It was 15.
It's been a bit tense, because you just want your children to do so well.
Pass.
It was 486. 6 points. Congratulations.
With a score of 6, Harlan joins Callum at the bottom of the leaderboard. Now he faces a nervous wait to find out if his place in the competition is in jeopardy.
I feel sad now. It's okay.
But the maths round isn't over yet.
4.3.
Correct.
72083.
Correct.
96.
Correct. What comes next? 9, 13, 17, 21.
25.
Correct.
100.
So close, 101.
Pass. 105.
55.
All the competitors still hope to win this round, so they'll be accelerated straight to the semi-final.
Well done, Jacinta, 8 points. Sebastian, 7 points. Well done, Yenna, you scored 4 points. Congratulations.
What was your score?
Yenna now joins Callum, Harlan and Kate in the bottom 4 on the leaderboard. Currently in first place, eyeing off the fast pass to the semi-final, is Mahesh.
When it comes to the lower end of the ladder, you're very, very aware of the children that are sitting around the same sort of score as your child. And yes, you're mentally adding in your head as the final scores come up, and you're going, oh, yeah, we're there, or no, you know you're not there. And it must be very disappointing for the ones who don't get through.
I'm good to get 60 out of 60.
The only obstacle standing between Mahesh and a ticket straight to the semi-final is the youngest competitor, maths obsessive, 9-year-old Jamie.
I need to do this because I'm already too good at math.
But this is day 3. What do you mean you're already too good at maths?
Jamie surprised many, including his parents, on day 1, when he tied with Mahesh at the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, we didn't expect that, to be honest.
I think the favourites are Mahesh and me.
The big question now is which one of them has the edge in maths.
Let's welcome to the lectern, Jamie.
He'll need to score 13 points or more if he wants to skip the rest of the day's competition.
Now, obviously, you're not really that into maths at all, are you? Is it your favourite subject in the whole wide world?
Yeah.
Is there anything you love more than maths?
Mummy.
Okay. Right answer. Right answer.
9-year-old Jamie loves his mum and maths.
3,553.
Yes, that's correct.
I think about numbers all the time. 5. I don't know why, I just can't get my mind off maths.
Maths is his favourite subject at school, and numbers bring Jamie to life. Tested at age 6, his IQ is in the top 1/4% of the population.
He's like a mini Albert Einstein. He thinks like Albert Einstein. He's basically a human calculator.
He's tricked a few people so far. Okay. Jamie sees numbers in his head. They dance for him and he can get them to do whatever he wants them to do. I've never seen it before, but I'm in awe of it because what he can do with numbers is just absolutely amazing, and he has a passion for it.
He told me. When I think of math, I just suddenly get really, really involved into it. When the teacher's talking about history or geography, I'll be doing math.
Jamie, your first question is 46 times 4.
184.
Correct. 48,725 plus 3,548.
52,273.
Correct.
He's still very nervous, although it looks like he's very relaxing.
6,392 minus 464.
5,928.
Correct.
CXX.
Correct.
51.
Correct.
7.7.
Correct. 8,428 times 387.
He's writing so fast. 3,341,636.
Very, very close. 3,261,636.
We worried about him, like we want him to do well, but we can't help him.
With a score of 6, Jamie needs to answer 7 of the 8 mental arithmetic questions correctly to top Mahesh's score.
Okay, Pie Man, put that pen and paper down.
Okay.
You ready for mental arithmetic?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can do mental maths really fast, faster than me.
Calculate 37 plus 86 plus 60 plus 19.
202.
Correct. What is 18 times 5 minus 21 and finally multiplied by 4?
276.
Correct.
112.
Correct.
764.
Correct.
$15.
Correct.
10.
Correct. With 2 questions left, Jamie needs just 1 more point to beat Mahesh's score of 12 and be fast-tracked to the semi-final.
What is 17 times 6 plus 11 minus 27?
86.
Correct. Jamie, 13 points. Well done.
Set on a fast pass. I came very close second. I know I could have done better, but I'm really happy with what I did.
Jamie, 9-year-old Jamie, will go to the semi-finals.
Really happy that he don't need to go through the second round because he's really nervous about that.
Top scoring in the maths round with 13 points, Jamie has now been fast-tracked to the semi-final of Child Genius and has the afternoon off, while the others have to face the gruelling memory round. It's the halfway point on the second day of heats to find Australia's brightest child.
The leaderboard awaits.
Only the top 8 out of 12 will go through to the semi-final.
You got 7. You tied with Callum. Second highest score. Harlan! Yeah!
With 13 points, Jamie blitzed this morning's maths round and advanced straight to the semi-final.
This is the one time when 13 is going to be lucky.
Jamie's absence in round 2 puts Mahesh at the top of the leaderboard, with 12 points at the start of the memory round. With 4 eliminations looming, round 2 will see competitors face the extremely challenging memory card recall round.
The memory round really is make or break because for some of the kids, this is their last opportunity to hang into the competition, and you can see that pressure weighing on the kids.
Along with IQ, memory recall is one of the indicators of high intelligence.
6.
Today's memory round will require the children to remember an entire deck of randomly shuffled playing cards. Helping Dr. Susan Carlin to officiate this round is memory expert Daniel Keelov.
The competitors this round have a really difficult challenge in front of them, memorising a full deck of cards in order. And basically the thing that's going to help them do that is if they can create visual, mental images of the cards and then string those together in an interesting story.
My strategy for memorising cards involves my love of following soccer.
Mahesh just missed out on being fast-tracked to the semi-final. He hopes his unique soccer game technique will help him remember all 52 cards.
So each suit for me is a famous team, and each card from that suit going up to the queen is a player from the team. The queen being the substitute goalkeeper and the king being the manager.
Suit cards. My best is probably about 10.
So far?
Yeah.
I got 52 though.
Yeah.
That's 52 cards.
Each child will have 1 hour to remember their specific set of cards before recalling them in front of the audience. For every 4 correct cards, competitors will score 1 point, and there are no second chances. The first incorrect card will end their round.
Get the first card wrong, your score already stops before you got anything.
And one slip and game over. And that's harsh, that's brutal.
I'm feeling pretty good about this because memory is my strength.
Celia is competitive, but I think her biggest competition is herself. She's very hard on herself.
Celia is first. She's 5th on the leaderboard with 9 points.
Welcome back, Celia.
Hello.
You've had 1 hour to memorise your deck of cards and you'll now have 4.5 minutes to recall the order. You'll receive 1 point for every 4 cards you get correct. Your time starts now.
King of Hearts. 7 of Clubs. 8 of Diamonds. 6 of Clubs. 5 of Diamonds.
Being a parent watching the competition is tough.
King of Spades.
It's an emotional roller coaster. Can't help, getting involved and being there with them and sharing the feelings that they feel.
7 of Diamonds, Queen of Spades. Jack of Spades. Can't do this anymore.
Do you want to stop? That's fine if you want to stop, sweetie. That's fine. You can stop now. That's okay. Do you want to hop off? You can go, you can go.
Can't help but be involved and have the same emotions as the child, but at the outcome, whatever it is, you've got to step back into mummy mode and be that support mechanism.
You did a great job. You did a great job. It's a lot of pressure up there, darling. It's a lot of pressure.
Oh, it's tough. That's a hard round. Very emotional.
Look at Mummy. You did amazing.
Just kept telling Celia, that's no reflection of her intelligence, her capability, her potential.
Many high-achieving children feel the pressure to do well. For this reason, the child genius psychologist is available to help console Celia.
This is just a little blip in your life. It's not all of it.
For me as a parent, I couldn't be prouder.
Next is 12-year-old Jacinta.
Welcome back, Jacinta.
Thank you.
Jacinta lives on the outskirts of Sydney and attends up to 10 dance classes a week.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Usually, I find time to study in between dance classes or like at night or eating.
Hang in there, okay? 45 plus 12.
57.
Good job. I try not to pressure her too much.
78.
I'm more like the free range mom. So I let her to roam free and, you know.
Free range parenting.
Free range. I don't know somehow I'm thinking about the free range chicken. So I need to cook chicken tonight, so you know it's the.
An only child, Jacinta lives with her Indonesian-born parents and was recently accepted into Mensa with an IQ of 138. That's in the top 1% of the population.
I got like top 99%. So I was like, what?
And there are many theories in Jacinta's family on where her intelligence comes from.
Container, the chili.
My grandma thinks that chili makes me smart because it like boosts your brain somehow. I don't know if that's true. I just eat chili because it tastes good.
And your time starts now.
4 of hearts, 7 of clubs, 6 of clubs.
She has been practicing very hard for this competition.
4 of clubs, king of spades, 9 of clubs, 5 of diamonds, ace of hearts.
She always try her best, never give up.
King of clubs, jack of clubs, ace of clubs, 8 of hearts, 7 of hearts, ace of spades.
Jacinta needs just 2 more cards and she'll have a perfect score.
8 of diamonds, 8 of clubs.
Perfect score, Jacinta. You nailed that. 52 cards. Well done. You scored 13 points. Well done.
I read the books. They said that the kid's intelligence coming from the mother. So I think I would say maybe she's coming from me. Good job.
Next is 12-year-old Callum, who only just scraped through on day 1 of heats and is currently on the lower end of the leaderboard with 7 points. 4 children leave today, so Callum will have to do well to secure his future in the competition.
Well, the card memory, I think Callum's technique initially was a bit out there, but then so is Callum.
This one would be Bonnie the Bunny.
Okay.
Just go with it.
Okay. So it might work perfectly for him.
He needs to get 4 cards right for every 1 point. The first wrong card is the end of his round.
9 of clubs, 7 of spades, king of diamonds.
Callum's memory is very, 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 very good. He's got a huge potential.
Queen of spades.
We just always have to find a way for him to store that knowledge.
Jack of clubs, 6 of hearts, 6 of clubs, 5 of clubs, the 10 of hearts, ace of hearts.
Sorry, it was king of hearts and then ace of hearts. Well done. Callum, you've scored 4 points.
In a shock turn of events, Callum has only scored 4 points, bringing his total for the day to 11, and he is still at risk of elimination.
I don't know what happened.
I had the whole story in my head, meaning I could do all the cards.
He's confused about where he went wrong, so he's asked for clarification from independent adjudicator Jane Allen.
Hello, I'm Jane. Nice to meet you. Hello. Hi, Callum. How are you doing?
With 4 children being eliminated today, Every point counts.
Sure, OK. So I've been able to have a look and see what happened. And so actually, on card 17, you said 10 of hearts, and it was the King of Hearts. But I think what confused you is that you weren't told that you were wrong until you'd said Ace of Hearts, which was the following one, which was correct.
OK, perfect. No, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lovely, thank you. Good luck, Callum.
With Callum's query cleared up, his score remains at 4 points.
My confidence after seeing how difficult the competition can be, it's lowered a bit. So the only thing I can keep doing is stay positive.
And it's on with the competition.
10 of clubs, Jack of hearts. 9 of clubs, Queen of diamonds.
Jack of spades. 4 of diamonds.
Queen of hearts.
Diamonds 5.
Okay, what's next?
3 of clubs. Ace of diamonds.
4 of hearts.
Well done, Yenna, you scored 4 points. Well done, Justin, you scored 1 point. Incorrect, I'm afraid. Aiden scored a wonderful 9 points. Well done.
King of spades, Jack of clubs, and Ace of clubs.
Perfect score, Karen!
4 of spades, 3 of diamonds, Jack of hearts.
Perfect score!
She's impressive.
Do you want to hear some good news? Yes. Only girls have got them all right. Really? Yeah, 3 girls and no boys. Got them all right, every single one? Yeah. That's
Come on, pop up.
Next is Harlan.
He's a little bit frustrated at himself for the first round, so...
Sitting in the bottom 4 of the leaderboard, he's concerned a bad card round could see him eliminated from the competition.
And your time starts now.
4 of clubs, Ace of hearts, 5 of clubs.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. It was 4 of clubs, Ace of hearts, 9 of clubs, 5 of hearts.
Harlan needed to get at least 4 cards right to earn 1 point.
All right, Bubba.
Failing to score any points, Harlan has a total of 6 points for day 2 of the competition. Unfortunately, this means Harlan's time in the competition has ended.
I hope I can try again when I'm a year older, though.
If that's what you want to do, I'll support you again.
Mahesh is next. He is currently the top scorer on 12 points, a position he's in because Jamie earned the fast pass to the semi-final.
Mahesh's memory should serve him well in the competition.
He has 4 minutes to recall 52 cards.
Your time starts now.
Jack of diamonds, 9 of clubs, 6 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds, 5 of hearts, 5 of clubs, 4 of spades, 3 of spades, 4 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, Jack of spades, 10 of spades, and 9 of spades. Next one is 2 of hearts, 8 of spades.
The competition is good for Mahesh's self-esteem and for him to start believing in himself.
4 of hearts, 7 of clubs, 9 of diamonds, King of diamonds, and Queen of diamonds.
You did that in 1.5 minutes and a perfect score. Well done, Mahesh. You've had a pretty good day today.
He's the main man.
I was pretty nervous. I was actually looking down. Yeah, Mum wasn't even looking. She was like, ah.
With their perfect scores of 13, Mahesh, Karen, Jacinta and Kate's total scores are now so high it assures all of them a place in the semi-final.
For 4 kids to get all 52 cards is an absolutely unbelievable achievement.
After Harlan's departure, 3 more children are about to go home, and it's already clear that it's the end of the road for Yenna and Justin.
I rubbed my name off for the sake of others. You should be proud of yourself.
Still is my genius.
There's only one more place left to decide. In an extraordinary twist, this now means Callum and Celia are tied on equal last position.
There's only two good outcomes.
Callum and Celia have formed a very close friendship, and Callum doesn't want to go up against his new best friend.
Both of you are the same. So hard on yourselves.
He can't bear the thought of beating her and forcing her out of the competition.
I frankly don't care about it being eliminated anymore. I don't want a tiebreaker.
Is it too much pressure?
No, it's not too much pressure. Frankly, I could do it, but...
It's with Celia?
Yeah, it's with Celia, that's the problem.
Callum experiences everything on a deeper level. It's typical with gifted kids. Every feeling they have is multiplied. When he is sad, he is incredibly sad.
She really wants this with her 100%.
And you do too.
But when he's happy, he's incredibly happy, he's ecstatic.
There's still one child left to compete in the card memory round. 9-year-old Sebastian. His score could be a game changer.
Do you believe that you are genius?
Yes.
Sebastian lives in North Adelaide with his little brother, Nicholas, his busy parents, computer programmer dad, Jeremy, and Japanese-American mum, Michelle, who's a chef.
Sebastian thinks he can do everything really well.
When he can't.
My mum gets angry, but she says yes to a lot of things. My dad doesn't get angry, but he says no to a lot of things.
I'm not a tiger mum, but I'm the mean, nasty parrot who pushes him with the things that he doesn't like and he's not good at. Why are you writing the things that he's good at? It comes easy to him.
Perfect.
And what happens is that they don't know what hard work is.
Duh.
Sometimes he just needs a little sort of push, I think.
Possessing an IQ of 138 by age 4, which is in the top 1% of the population, that push may be just what Sebastian needs if he wants to follow in his father, Jeremy's, footsteps.
Jeremy was also quite the little genius as a kid and was a Mensa member as a teenager and still has the magazines from Mensa that Sebastian loves to read.
I mean, in terms of personality and the way we think, he's like a mini-me.
He is...
26
Wait, stop.
times
Stop,
13
stop,
minus
stop.
8.
No, stop.
There's also one other factor motivating Sebastian to do well in the card round and make it through to the semi-final.
It's Sebastian's birthday on day 3. He really wants to make it through for that. It'd be a special birthday present. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
As long as I can get a high enough score in my card memory, I can try not getting eliminated. So yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Okay, let's see how Sebastian does.
6 of hearts. 3 of clubs.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking.
We're just willing him to get the answer right.
3 of hearts. 4 of hearts.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. It was 3 of hearts, then 2 of hearts. Well done, Sebastian. You scored 4 points.
What did you get?
I got 4.
Sebastian's score of 4 points puts him equal last on the leaderboard with Celia and Callum.
Oh, what? Three-way tiebreaker. The tiebreaker's maths.
Oh, is it?
It's mental
A
maths.
3-way tiebreaker will now determine the 4th competitor to be eliminated from Child Genius.
There you go, 3-way tiebreaker.
This changes everything.
Today, 3 children have already been eliminated from the Child Genius competition,
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
and there's one more to go. At the end of the 2nd day of heats, 3 children are on the same score.
3-way tiebreaker.
3-way tiebreaker.
2 of them will advance to the semi-final. 1 will be eliminated from the Child Genius competition. It's a nail-biting finale that no one could have predicted.
It's a situation we didn't want to find ourselves in. Unfortunately, He's muffed up one of the cards somehow.
I just want to get to at least A3.
Just take your time. Don't rush.
You're going to fight till the end.
It's a tense time for all three, especially Callum and Celia, who have formed a special bond in the competition and must now face off against each other.
I'm up against Callum and I don't really know what to say.
It's hard because Celia and Callum have formed such a tight friendship now, and that's always really difficult to be up against your best friend, but you're still competing.
This is tough.
The thought of forcing Celia out of the competition in a tiebreaker is a lot for the 12-year-old to process.
All right, it's all right. It's okay.
Callum is so reluctant to compete against his friend. He is consoled by the child genius psychologist.
I don't deserve to go on compared to her.
You're such a gentleman.
Boom, where's my fighter? Where's my brain boxer? Fist pump. Yeah.
So let's have Celia, Callum and Sebastian back to the stage.
Come on, Celia! Go, Cece! Come on, woo!
This tiebreaker is going to be so tough. It's a huge amount of pressure for them, and I am just so impressed and proud that they even come back and keep fighting.
The first with an incorrect answer will go home.
Congratulations, all three of you on the same score, which means you've done an amazing job. And sadly, we do have to lose one person, which means two of you will be staying with us. You'll each be asked a mental arithmetic maths question. You'll have 30 seconds to answer, and the question can't be repeated. Okay, are you ready? Good luck to all three of you. Celia, you're up first.
She's capable and she will step up to the challenge and she'll definitely give it 100%.
What is 24 plus 65 multiplied by 2 and finally subtract 5?
174.
So close, 173. That's okay.
Callum and Sebastian must answer the next questions correctly to stay in the competition.
Callum, what is 28 plus 13 multiplied by 2 and finally subtract 1?
81.
Correct.
The biggest experience for Callum coming out of this will be how to settle his nerves and be his best on the day that he can be.
If Sebastian manages to answer this question correctly, it will be the end of the competition for Celia.
This is much more emotionally draining than I expected.
Sebastian, what is 55 plus 10 multiplied by 2 and finally subtract 2?
128.
That is correct. Unfortunately, that does mean it's the end of your journey with us, Celia. We are so proud of you. Well done. Let's have a very big round of applause for Celia.
I feel so sorry for her. It's about coping strategies and being able to pull yourself together, deal with the disappointment, accept it, and be able to regroup and charge forward with the extra armoury of having resilience. It's all good.
You did amazing. You put in an amazing effort, and Mummy is really, really proud.
A very big round of applause for Callum and Sebastian. You are through to the next day of competition. Well done.
It's not on you. Even if you had got the cards, she would have had to go against Sebastian.
It's an emotional end to a very long day on Child Genius.
No, darling. Now you've got to pick up and you're going to refocus because we need you to keep going for us.
Callum's fine now. That's hard for him to not have her around for the next round, but he'll be channeling Celia for round 3.
I'm sweating.
We're happy and exhausted to get this far.
Well, the goal was to get to Sebastian's birthday.
Yeah.
One thing if I learn from this competition, I need to give him a lot more credit.
Mahesh has been impressing us right along the whole journey. Yes, he will win. That's what my forecast is.
Next time on Child Genius.
Estonia.
Correct.
It's the semi-final.
Everyone's saying that I'm the one to beat.
It's a bit of pressure. Things are not going my way.
In the race to become Child Genius 2019.
There wouldn't be a single parent that will say, "Ah, now I want my child to come in fourth."